Hello everyone, this is Ahmed Moreno with another IT tutorial, this one on managing users in Active Directory on Windows Server 2012. Let's get started. This is my virtual machine named CorpDC. It's a virtual server actually, and this is my server manager tool. And we're going to manage Active Directory users by going to this tools menu on server manager and clicking Active Directory users and computers. And let's make this window a bit bigger and expand the CorpNet organizational unit structure, and we'll get started. Alright, so let's go to accounting, and let's suppose Mark Woods here has been fired and we need to disable his account. So we just right click him and it says here disable account. You click that and there we go. It says object Mark Woods has been disabled. Click OK. And now as you can see Mark Woods, the icon, there's a little down arrow in black here indicating this account is disabled. Alright, moving right along, let's go to Research and Development Department Organizational Unit, and let's say Pat Benton, who is disabled here as we can see by the down black arrow. Let's say Pat was away on maternity leave and her account was disabled to prevent login and while she was away, and now we need to enable her account. So pretty much same procedure. Right click Pat Benton, says enable account since it's already disabled, and object Pat Benton has been enabled. Click OK. She no longer has a down arrow and she is good to go. Alright, so now let's say Andrea Simmons. Let's say she recently got married and we need to change her last name. So what we want to do is right click her, click rename, type the last name, let's say it's Sacco, click enter, and it automatically pulls up the user data box. So we have to change the last name manually, Sacco, the display name manually, Sacco, and also the user logon name associated with the company. So that everything matches in the database. Click OK. And we've successfully done that. Now let's look at another user, Bori Noun here in research and development as well. And let's say that he's quit and a new employee has taken his place, and we want to replace this file with that new employee. So what we want to do is right click and go to rename again. Let's say this new employee's name is Stella Hansen. Click enter, and again the user data profile comes up and we need to change everything manually. First name Stella, last name Hansen, display name Stella Hansen, user logon S Hansen, and everything's all set. Click OK, and we have successfully changed everything for this user now. But let's say as well that Stella Hansen's still not going to start for another 2 weeks because she needed to give 2 weeks notice to her last job. So we want to right click that and for security purposes disable this account to make sure no one has access to it until she arrives. Object Stella Hansen has been disabled. Click OK, and we can confirm that by seeing the down black arrow in the icon. Alright, so let's go now and go back to accounting. Let's see this Mary Barnes one. This Mary Barnes, let's say she's forgotten her password and she's attempted to enter her passwords a bunch of times and her account got locked out. Um, so what we want to go ahead and do is right click her account, and the easiest way to unlock the account, which is what we have to do, and reset the password is to just click reset password, which has both options already there. If you want to do it the long way, you can right click, go to properties, go to account tab, and you can also unlock the account as it shows here. This account is currently locked out on this Active Directory domain controller. But best way to do it, since you gotta reset the password anyways, right click, reset password, make sure this is checked to unlock the user's account. Account lockout status on the domain controller means this person's locked out. Let's put a new generic password. And require the user to change the password at next logon. That's checked off. Unlock the account, click OK, and now the user's account has been unlocked and also password reset at the same time, and they are going to have to enter that default password, and they will be required to change the password at next logon. Um, let's do one more thing here. Let's go to the support. Now let's suppose these users, not the managers in the manager organizational unit, but let's suppose these two users, Janice and Tom, I only want them to use a certain computer on the network. So we want to go right click properties, go to the account tab again, and click this button, log on to. And you see it says this user can log on to all computers. What we want to do is click the following computers. Let's say this computer's name is support computer. So we click type support, click add, press OK. And now Janice only has access to the support computer. Let's do that for Tom as well. Since these are just regular entry level clerks, log on to account tab, log on to. This user can log on to all computers. Nope, only the following computers. Support. Click add. Click OK. OK. And now Janice and Tom can only access the support computer in the network. That's pretty much it for this tutorial on managing users in Active Directory. We went over several key things. We went over how to disable an account, how to enable an account, how to rename a user in an account, um, how to replace a new user for an old user, such as an employee that quit and a new one got hired, so that they remain in the same organizational unit. We went over how to unlock an account and how to reset a password, as well as how to have users only use particular devices on the network. Thank you for watching. Again, this is Ahmed Moreno, and see you next time.